Struggling to move your nonprofit forward? You've come to the right place. Welcome to the Nonprofit Architect, where we are giving you the actionable steps you need to launch and grow your nonprofit organization. Now, here's your host, Travis Johnson.
This is episode 0, and I am your host, Travis Johnson. Welcome to the Nonprofit Architect podcast, helping you build a stronger nonprofit. I am a 19-year Navy veteran, and I'm a big fan of service before self. I'm currently stationed in Bahrain. It is a small island nation in the Middle East. It's between Saudi Arabia and Iran, so very tense over here right now, but very interesting. Originally from northern Minnesota, and this is move number 49 for me. A few years ago, after I had been in Oklahoma City for maybe about 15 years, I looked around and realized that I'm an adult and I don't know what it means to be part of the community. I had had so many communities I had visited, so to speak, that I didn't know what it meant to actually belong. And I had a few skills in the financial planning world, and I reached out to a friend of mine, Charles, to try to get connected in town. And through just a few conversations and a couple of meetings, I started meeting people, getting connected, and I kind of tripped into the nonprofit scene in Oklahoma City. And it's such a vibrant and beautiful space, wonderful people with big hearts trying to help pretty much everyone they know. And I got involved in the S.H.I.N.E Foundation, and we were building a memorial for Miss Patty McDoulet. And I just got so involved with the people there, and I love their story so much that I wanted to help out and continue and grow. And those conversations led me to S.H.I.N.E Whittington and allowed me to get published with books by vets. You can find the book that I'm in, Walk with Warriors, on Amazon. It'll be under the author S.H.I.N.E Whittington. And it's an anthology or a collection of 22 veterans telling their stories. And I love the project so much that I wanted to help her nonprofit grow. And she asked me to be on her board. And later I was asked to be on the board of the S.H.I.N.E Foundation. Two very different levels of nonprofit in terms of maturity. But between those two ventures and the side business I was running, I realized a few things. A, that people that start nonprofits have big hearts, big visions, and big missions, but they don't necessarily understand what it takes to run a nonprofit. And B, they don't necessarily understand how important and how integral business tactics apply to the nonprofit world. So what this podcast is for and who this is for, it really is kind of that solo nonprofit founder / executive director / volunteer coordinator, the one person that really just does everything. It's their vision. They have a board who may or may not be helping out too much. And it's that person with that big heart and big vision that I really want to speak to. And it's kind of that level of maturity up until maybe about 5 years. The people that you're going to hear from, it's going to be a little bit of me, but really it's going to be mostly them. They're going to come on, and these people, my guests, are going to be founders, executive directors, donors, fundraisers, and volunteers who share their heart and their vision for nonprofit work and why they want to contribute and how they do that, how they're successful. And not only how they're successful, but how they messed up along the way. That first fundraiser where two people show up and one guy was just lost and he came in the wrong room, and it's a complete disaster. And we're going to show you how to learn and move forward from that. The other side of my guest collection is going to be people in the business space. And in this day and age, really that means the digital world. So people are going to be coming in and talking about digital marketing and podcasting and Facebook Live and how to write a Facebook post, how to connect on LinkedIn, how to do all these things that businesses, especially in the digital age, do successfully. But I see so many nonprofits leaving that part out. I already have a wonderful guest lined up that is going to bring in their many years of fundraising experience. We're going to do at least a 4-part series. This is a man who calls himself kind of the accidental fundraiser. And if you have been in the nonprofit world at all, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of formal training, right? If you get tagged with fundraising, chances are you don't know what to do or where you're going or why that is. But this gentleman has figured it out, boiled it down to a science. He's got a day-by-day plan of how this stuff works, and he's gone for the big asks. And part of this book, he details how he received a $3 million donation. So if that's something that's interesting for you, this is the place. This is your podcast. This is where we want you to be. Give it a listen. Give it a like, share, download, subscribe, all of those things. If you like what we're saying, great. Leave us a comment. Say how wonderful we are. Give us a review online. If you don't like what we say, great. Give us a comment. Give us a review. Tell us how we can improve. Tell us what kind of episodes you want to hear, what kind of guests you want to hear from. If you want to be a guest, absolutely love to have you on. We'll sit down and we'll lay it out and we'll talk about the thing that you bring to the table, what you've noticed, what your experience is, or what you'd like to see more prophets do, whatever the case is. Please give us a like, give us a share, give us a chance. Talk to us. You can expect a launch of 4 to 6 episodes. I already have those recorded, and the plan is to release a new episode each and every week. You can also check out our t-shirt store where you can find up to the episode quotes of guests online. They are encouraging, they're inspiring, and some of them are pretty hilarious. Check those out today. Can't wait to hear from you. Welcome.
You've been listening to The Nonprofit Architect. To listen to all our past shows, visit http://nonprofitarchitect.org. And be sure to subscribe, rate, and review our show. Thank you.